Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. Here's what's happening in Chicago business today. Layoffs could be coming at Nicor. Employees are warning that AGL Resources plans to cut jobs at the utility, and that's despite promises it's made to keep staff levels steady for 3 years. Steve Daniels broke the story this morning and joins me to talk more about it. Steve, thanks for being here.
Sure.
So these employees sent a letter to the Illinois Commerce Commission. What did they say in those letters?
Well, they basically said don't believe AGL when they promised that they are going to keep staffing levels steady at Nicor Gas. There are 2,200 people employed there. They've heard otherwise from consultants to the company and others within that they do have layoffs planned.
And what is AGL Resources telling you in response to these letters?
They say in pretty carefully worded statements that there are inaccuracies in these letters. And they reiterate their pledge to keep staffing levels steady at Nicor Gas.
And the Illinois Commerce Commission still has to approve this deal. They have until the end of the year to do it. Could they make the keeping of the jobs a condition for approval? And what is AGL Resources saying about that?
They could, and I asked AGL directly about that. Would they agree to such a condition? They didn't really answer very directly. It is sort of the key trade-off here that AGL has made. They normally, in utility mergers, they make rate concessions to get approval. In this case, they don't want to do that. Instead, they've offered to keep jobs. So it seems kind of realistic or reasonable to condition approval of the merger on that if that's what they've promised.
Okay, Steve, well, this is a story we'll be watching. Thanks so much. And
Sure.
Just to reiterate, Nicor has about 2,200 employees in the Chicago area. Well, want to buy a Wrigley Field rooftop? You can have your chance on August 17th when a public sale will take place for the Lakeview Baseball Club. A Cook County judge issued a foreclosure judgment against the owners of the 3-story building that overlooks Wrigley's right field. The owner owes its bank $3 million and 3 other creditors more than $700,000. The owner tells Crain it's trying to sell the property before the court-ordered auction, but it would not name any potential buyers. Well, speaking of foreclosures, home foreclosure activity in Illinois fell 29% in the first half of 2011 from the same period a year ago. But it's not because of improvement in the housing market. It's the same story, processing delays. 1 in every 81 homes in Illinois received at least one foreclosure filing in the first half of this year, according to RealtyTrack, ranking the state 10th nationwide. RealtyTrack predicts as many as 1 million foreclosure auctions that should have happened this year will now be pushed until next year or later, which could continue to add pressure to the housing market. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. You can read more about these stories on chicagobusiness.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.